Howdy travelers, this is Trav. Welcome back to this episode of PScicraft. And today what we're going to be doing is working on our mine here. So we've been doing a lot of work on our mine shaft and doing a lot of mining mostly. Haven't done a whole lot of aesthetic work yet, but we're getting there. We got this entrance here. We're going to put a, like a mine cart coming up and down. Is like it would be kind of like the loading cart as such. Here's kind of the ore, some of the ores we've been gathering. Quite a bit of ores right there. So we've been doing a decent amount of mining in here. Already got some good ingots and everything else. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of work in here. We got a slime chunk over here. I'm going to do the math for that and despawn that. I brought some glass with me. But what we're going to do today is we're going to put in a 3x3 door. And then we'll try to do like a key card access. And that'll be like, it'll be the Miners Guild access badge or something. And we'll see about putting something like that in to really kind of start this thing off. Get that, and then we'll work on the tunnel and everything else. So this is going to be really cool when it's all said and done. Because I don't want it just for mining. I want it to kind of have the aesthetic as, we've settled here as miners. And this was, the abandoned camp we found. Something like that. Maybe we were here to strike it rich, something like that. So we're going to get to work on this. Of all the redstone stuff I've built, I don't think I've yet... Hey! You asked for it. I don't think I've yet made automated doors. It was just nothing I ever got around to doing. I was thinking about putting one in that back base, or the old base, for my own little room, but I never got to it. It's funny how if you're a redstoner, like building your own room and house, are usually the last things you ever do if you do it. So we got to think about the size of this. So this is where the door, it's going to be a 3x3, so right here. And then we need 2 blocks underneath that for our redstone. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So the floor is going to sit right there. And then there'll be redstone there. And then the wall is going to be kind of hidden. 1, 2, 3 there. And then 3 there. Yeah, so we just need to, I guess just clear out some of this so we can get down there. Alright, so first thing we're going to need to do, we're going to have a double piston assembly in the middle to grab the middle. So if we think about this, we'll have that and that. Oh, that needs to be a sticky.
I was just gonna say,
You got one on you? Oh, I think I can hop up here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Just like that. So that's grabbing that, and then we need, so behind these walls we need stickies. So 1, 2, 3 on this side. And 1, 2, 3 on that side. For the top, we're going to need, let's think about this. So here's, is that center? That's center? Yeah, that's center. That's 1, 2, 3. We need a double piston extender right there. If I measured this correctly. Because then if the block sits against it, that's going to be out of the doorway. Yeah.
Yep.
And to deal with the bottom, we're going to run this sticky piston or this double extender a couple times here, and then we'll push those pieces into it from the sides. So we need to clear some more of this away. These could be just normal pistons. like that. That'll push up. These will push them in, and then it'll push up. That thing's gonna, is powered, but it's not gonna do anything until this block of the center's moved.
Yep.
So let's get an observer here to do that. And then now this bottom here, it just needs to be delayed in 2 directions. So like if this part goes last, and then that part goes. Yeah, that just pushed it right up to the middle. And now what we need to do is we need to bring this pulse over here, like this. Here we go. And do I have... Yes. So you got a couple ways of powering triple pistons like this vertically. If you're going up, your best bet is just using a torch. And what we're going to do is a little bit more complicated because we actually want an observer right there. So we want to be able to power that observer too. If you weren't going to try to power that observer, then you would just use a block. But here, this will make sense. Let's throw this bad boy in there. Yeah. Torch here to power that piston. Block to grab the charge. Alright, block to grab the charge. Dust on top to power the top one. Just like that. We need to put this back in here. Alright, so what we're going to do now is come off the top of this. We'll have that there. And then I need to get up here. And then we're going to have another one. We're going to get rid of these. This one's going to have that right there. Because that's going to carry signal here. And then now I need to get an observer on top of that block. But it's got to face into the... Yeah, just like that. Because what that's doing, you see how that observer there, this is going to charge this block, which then when this piston's extended, it's going to power that piston. Now up here, we're going to put 2 blocks here, repeaters on them, and let's extend these all the way out like this. We don't need that block. We could put a little torch through here to carry the signal through this, just like that. I think we just about got this thing licked. Now, this part, we need to get a piston right there. And then, now I need an observer detecting that piston. Firing that. Okay, so now all we need to do is power these 3. And since the other side we came up, right, so we use torches, this side we're going down. So what we could do here is run a torch off of this. We'll take a sticky piston up against that. Oop. So hard to place these things facing down on bedrock. There we go. Just like that. That's going to charge this top one. And then also down here, so that'll charge the top one. And then we'll have this here, dust here. So when it extends... Wait a minute, I'm off by a block. That needs to come down one. sticky piston, block, but now I need dust on the top of that sticky piston so that torch charges it. That's easy enough. No, we need, okay, so this block's going to be powered. Now all we need to do is have that power carried down to that observer. So we're going to put another piston here. And that should be it. So if I put these blocks in place, are you ready, Dragon? I think it's right. Here we go. Oh, the top didn't fire. Yeah, okay, so I'm not carrying the signal over like I wanted to, so I need to figure out why that is. I need to get the top fixed. Alright, well, hey, at least it did something. That's better be completely broken. So now... oh, I think I know what I need. Yeah. This needs dust here, so the pulse gets carried from there to there to there. I think that's all it needs. Alright, here we go. Take two. Ah, it's closed. Okay. And... what the hell? Does this need to be a sticky piston? Let's see this again. Let's try making this a sticky piston. And see what that does. Because I think that's only really there as a stopper. Okay, closed. Open. There it is. Closed. Open. Ah, it's alive. And only one slice wide. Okay, so that's basically going to need to... this is going to need to be powered by default. And then it needs a long delay to be unpowered so the door opens and then it closes back up. Alright guys, well I think I've got this thing pretty much figured out. I've got a an item filter in here. I'm going to use sunflowers and I'm just going to rename them like a mining badge or something. They kind of look like a badge. I don't know. Something like that. And then, so those will come through this item filter. And once they hit the dropper, it's going to turn on this pulse extender with a decent amount of delay to keep the door held open for a little while. And then they're also going to be spit out of the dropper. Alright guys, so let's test this thing out. So we'll take our access badge here. I gotta name them, but you come up to the door, you'll scan your ID, it spits it back to you, and then it opens the door. Door closes behind us. Yeah, this is gonna be great, guys. And then we'll seal all this up, it'll all be terraformed, we'll have a minecart coming up and down. This is gonna be a cool mine shaft. It's gonna be a great little mine shaft. So I'm pretty happy with it. And I think that's all we're gonna get done today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Nothing too complicated, but a great little 3x3 door with a badge scanner to access our mine shaft. Okay, because we don't want any random person coming down to our mine shaft and getting all of our goodies that we've been mining. All right, because it needs to have some kind of security. We are going to go for like kind of an older design mine shaft, kind of rickety thing, but it still needs a little bit of security. You know, maybe we fixed up the security so we could still use it, and yeah, we could role play a little bit with it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Trav. If you do, don't forget to support the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, this is Trav. Bye for now.